You know, video game to movie adaptations are a very hard and mixed bag, but they keep trying. So I'm gonna give you my thoughts and reactions to the first trailer from Uncharted, starring Mark Wahlberg and Mr. Tom Holland. After the jump. Hello, everyone. Terrence here with Hollywood Already Did It. If you haven't already, go ahead, like, share, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell below. Anytime we have something, you'll be the first to know. You know, video game movies are difficult. For me, a lot of it is that a part of the game, especially nowadays, a part of the game is that you also control what's happening, so you are more invested in the character because you are playing as it and you have some type of control. When you are just watching a film, a lot of the times the cutscenes and stuff that are actually in the game end up being infinitely better than the actual movies that they are sort of recreated. I think Tomb Raider with Alicia Vikander had a lot of good things going for it and looked similar to a lot of the things that are in the Tomb Raider uh, reboot games, but just was missing the connection. I hope that is not the same case with Uncharted. You get everybody's favorite guy, Tom Holland, although he's a bit young for what a lot of people expected Nathan Drake to sort of look like. I'm a huge Uncharted fan. Uncharted is a series that got me off of my Xbox phase, my Xbox 360. I was all in, and then I saw this Uncharted stuff, and I got hooked, and I've never gone back to an Xbox since. So I'm in to this movie. It's already got me. I just needed to pay off. Mark Wahlberg is a choice. We shall see. We'll start this bad boy up in just a moment. Before we do that, though, I just want to give a shout out to Uncharted Media. You gonna be all right, man? And we will start the trailer up now.
There are places out there you can't find on any map. They're not gone. They're just lost.
Hey kid,
He's getting his tangled.
aren't you?
A little old for prom, aren't you?
They're already starting off a good rapport.
Everything in here. Why the map?
This path Ferdinand Magellan took to sail around the world.
You know your history.
It's the biggest treasure that's never been found.
5 billion easy. I think you're here because of your brother.
Wait, you know my brother's safe?
It's like the gang of bringing up Sam.
If you find
It's definitely the Uncharted look.
find him too.
Who the hell is this? I'm a friend of Sully's. Sully doesn't have any friends. I should not have one of them.
You are a collector.
Well, I dabble.
I'm Dabo. My family has been looking for this potion for a very long time. So much blood.
I'm pretty sure he's just trying to kill me.
Don't touch your ear like that. You look like an idiot.
You have no idea he partnered with
He gets the straps.
my brother Sam left one final clue.
That's wild how many moments in the game you get like that where you all of a sudden wake up and you have to get out of these massive scale sequences.
Oh my god!
Shouldn't they come out to play with the big boys with you? Because you're about to get a proper Scottish welcome.
What?
I was thinking the same thing. What the hell did you say?
Oh crap!
Exclusively in movie theaters.
And then they pump out some games like, yo, you know, you want to play that game sequence as well. That looks fantastic. I think anybody who's an Uncharted fan, you sort of get the feel of the game through that. The rapport, the quips, all of that good stuff. I do know that some people will take a bit of a problem with the youth. I treat this as a prequel to whatever the hell we're going to get in the gaming sequences and future films. He can sort of grow up into the role of Nathan, and I know Sully doesn't quite look like Sully. There's no weird human centipede mustache growing on his face, but maybe we'll get there. I mean, for now, this is like Sully, like Mark Wahlberg, but at least the character feels like Sully, and this is them growing into their relationship that we get and know so well as they go along in the gaming world. The scale of this looks massive. I think a lot of times with the gaming movies, they are done on the cheap, and they don't quite get as big as the games do, but these games are massive, and so when you're doing this, that set piece in the plane with him dangling, that feels like it's just right out of an Uncharted movie. Uncharted, it feels like this weird half Bond, half Tomb Raider type of mesh, and that's sort of what we get here. So I'm sold. Like I think this is going to be fun. I think this is going to surprise people. I don't think this is going to be one of those typical gaming movies that sort of get thrown away. And I think having someone who is as on right now as Tom Holland helps push this to a little bit more of a stratosphere. I think all the other previous game movies used actors and actresses that were not as big or were more indie. Alicia Vikander, I think, is a fantastic actress. I just don't know if she's a big enough name compared to, say, like when Angelina Jolie came out, like as Laura for the original Tomb Raiders. That's more what this feels in line with, and I'm in for it. What did you guys think? For my Uncharted fans, do you think this lives up to? Does this look like this is going to live up to the scope and scale of what we get on those games? Go ahead and leave your thoughts in comments below. If you haven't already, you can follow us on Twitter at HollywoodADI. You can hit us up with email at HollywoodAlreadyDidIt@gmail.com. We also have a podcast with the same name that's on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere that plays podcasts. We're there. Someone go put out a SOS on Uncharted Media to see if he's going to be okay. I know he's in hog heaven right now, as am I. But like always, I got my ticket. You got yours.